Hey, it's Sylvia here. Today I want to start teaching you about skincare through ebooks, and I hope you enjoy this series. Not many people are researchers who like to read boring articles and learn and educate themselves about how to take care of their skin. But I have a new way to help you enjoy through entertainment. I am a pharmacist and founder of Sylvia's Artistry, and I love to teach and mentor and make products that help you feel good and confident in your skin. So let's get started. Skincare Simplified Lessons from Sylvia's Greenhouse. Here's my copyright notice and disclaimer. So let's start with a table of contents. Chapter 1, The Listening Bench. Marisol arrives intimidated, meets the cool and crisp greenhouse, and encounters Sylvia's subtle humor and grounded calm. Chapter 2, What Skin is Saying. Marisol learns that her skin isn't dramatic, it's communicating. Hydration becomes her first act of clarity. Chapter 3, The First Clue. Sylvia introduces decoding humectants, emollients, and the beginnings of barrier repair. Chapter 4, Glow and Be Confident. Marisol's transformation from overthinking to understanding in the emotional closing of the greenhouse arc. Welcome. At Civis Artistry, we teach skincare science through the art of fictional storytelling, where greenhouse classrooms, evidence walls, and character journeys make complex concepts feel human, gentle, and easy to understand. Every lesson blends grounded pharmacist clarity with narrative warmth, helping you learn not just what to use, but why your skin behaves the way it does. If you're ready to care for your skin with confidence, you can explore and purchase our formulations inspired by these stories through Sylvia's Artistry Skincare. And for deeper education, behind the scenes insights, and daily guidance, follow us across social media where we continue to the conversation through skincare science, story based lessons, and routine building. Your skin is communicating, and we're here to help you understand this language. So you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Sylvia's Artistry is the handle for all of them, and I'd love to connect with you. Here's about me. So I'm a pharmacist, and I've been a pharmacist for about 5 years now. Oh my gosh, yeah, for 5 years now. I work in the hospital setting. I work with children. I love taking care of the pediatric side of pharmacy. I also like the arts and painting and drawing. I have credentials through two cosmetics schools, one in the UK and one in Australia. I love to mentor and teach, and I hope you enjoy the story. So here's the blurb of the book. Let's get started to reading. In a cool, crisp greenhouse, tucked behind Sylvia's artistry, skincare becomes something gentler. A conversation instead of a bottle, a battle. Skincare, simplified, lessons from Sylvia's greenhouse invites readers into a quiet world where intimidation softens, routines make sense, and the skin finally feels understood. Through Marisol's overthinking the brave journey, readers learn to listen to their skin, decode its signals, and respond with clarity. Guided through Sylvia's grounded pharmacist wisdom, subtle humor, and signature glasses, adjusting calm, each chapter transforms confusion into confidence. Inside these pages, you will discover how to understand what tightness, shine, and irritation really mean, the simple power of humectants, emollients, and barrier support care, a flexible routine that adapts to their skin's daily needs, why consistency, not complexity, creates lasting change, a gentle philosophy. Skin is communicating, and you're learning beautifully. Minimal, warm, and gentle transformative. This book is for anyone who has ever felt overwhelmed by skincare and wants a guide who speaks with clarity, kindness, and science backed simplicity. Your skin remembers how you treat it. This is where you learn to treat it well. Chapter 1. The Listening Bench. Your skin remembers how you treat it. The greenhouse air was cool and crisp, the kind of clarity that made every surface look honest. Marisol paused at the doorway, clutching her tote a little too tightly. The glass panes above her held tightly. The glass panes above her held the late morning light in a clean, quiet way, and for a moment she wondered if she'd made a mistake coming here. Okay, it's fine. It's just a greenhouse. People learn things in greenhouses. You can do this. Don't overthink it. Actually, you're already overthinking. Stop clenching your toad. She'll think you're ridiculous. No, she won't. She's kind. You read that. You're here. You're doing it. She stepped inside. The air felt cooler than she expected. Crisp, almost clinical, and not unfriendly. Just clear. She smoothed her sleeve, trying to look like someone who wasn't intimidated by skincare, someone who didn't have a product graveyard at home, someone who didn't feel like every battle was a test she was failing. Her eyes landed on a simple wooden bench near the back wall. Smooth armrest, warm seat, quiet history. She didn't know why, but it made her feel like she could breathe. She walked toward it slowly, sat carefully, and tried to make her posture look normal instead of I'm terrified and pretending I'm not. The greenhouse door opened behind her. Sylvia stepped in with a gentle presence, closing the door softly. She adjusted her glasses, a small familiar gesture, and took in Marisol's posture with a warm, knowing glance. You look like you were waiting for a pop quiz, Sylvia said, a subtle smile in her voice. Don't worry, I left my grading pen at home. Marisol let out a deep breath that she didn't realize she's been holding. I just, I don't want to mess anything up, she said quietly. My skin feels like it's reacting to everything. Sylvia walked toward her, calm and steady, the cooler warming slightly around her presence. You're not going to break your skin, she said, sitting beside her on the listening bench. Your skin isn't dramatic. Skin is communicating, and you're learning beautifully. Marisol's shoulders softened. Sylvie reached for a small notebook on the nearby table, neat handwriting, tiny letters, and adjusted her glasses again. Let's start simple, she said. Tell me what your skin has been trying to say. Marisol swallowed, brave despite the overthinking swirling quietly behind her. You can do this. You showed up. That's brave. Just talk. She's kind. She's calm. She's not judging you. She nodded. Okay, she said. I'm ready. And the greenhouse, cool, crisp, and honest, just felt a little warmer. Chapter 2. What's skin it saying? Your skin remembers how you treat it. Marisol sat at the listening bench, fingers lightly pressed against the warm armrest. The cool greenhouse air made everything feel sharper, her thoughts, her nerves, even the way she held her breath without meaning to. Sylvia opened her notebook, the tiny handwriting neat and deliberate. She adjusted her glasses, a small gesture that somehow made the space feel steadier. Let's start with something simple, Sylvia said. Tell me what your skin's been communicating lately. Communicating. The word felt gentler than reacting or misbehaving or freaking out, all the terms Marisol had used in her head for months. Okay, you can do this. Just talk. Don't overthink it. Actually, you're already overthinking it. Stop narrating your own panic. She's calm. You can be calm too. I think my skin is confused, Marisol said. Some days it's tight, some days it's oily, sometimes both at once, and I keep trying new things, but I don't know if I'm helping or hurting. Sylvia nodded. Not even a flicker of judgment in her expression. That's not confusion, she said. That's communication. Tightness in your skin asking for hydration. It's Tightness is your skin asking for hydration. Oiliness is your skin compensating for imbalance. Both at once mean it's trying to do its best with mixed signals. She paused, letting the words settle. Your skin isn't dramatic, she added softly. It's honest. Marisol exhaled, her shoulders loosening a little. So it's not mad at me? Sylvia smiled, adjusting her glasses again. Skin doesn't get mad, it responds and it remembers how you treat it. The greenhouse felt a little warmer. Sylvia reached for a small tray on the teaching table. Simple bottles, no flashy labels, no overwhelm, just clarity. I want you to think of skincare like a conversation, she said. Not a performance, not a test, not a race, a conversation. Marisol nodded, brave despite the quiet swirl of thoughts inside her. Conversation. You can do conversation. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to listen. Sylvia handed her a small unlabeled bottle. This is a basic hydrating serum, she said. Nothing complicated, nothing intimidating, just a way to respond when your skin says it's thirsty. Marisol held it carefully, as if it might slip through her fingers. And when my skin feels oily, she asked. That's your skin saying, I'm trying to help. Sylvia leaned back slightly, and the bench creaking softly beneath them. Oil isn't the enemy. Imbalance is. We'll fix that with consistency, not punishment. Sylvia, Marisol swallowed, her bravery rising just enough to ask the question she's been afraid to voice. What if I'm treating it wrong? Sylvia's answer was immediate, warm, and steady. Then today is the first day you treat it right. The cool air felt different now. Still crisp, still clear, but no longer intimidating. Marisol looked at the bottle in her hands, then at Sylvia, then at the quiet greenhouse around them. I want to learn, she said. Sylvia smiled. And you are learning beautifully. You are learning beautifully. Chapter 3. The first clue. Your skin remembers how you treat it. The greenhouse felt different today. It's still cool, still crisp, still honest, but Marisol walked in with a little more steadiness in her step. Not confidence. Exactly. More like willingness. The kind that comes after someone tells you your skin isn't dramatic, just honest. She sat on the listening bench, fingers brushing the warm armrest. Okay, you here again. That's brave. You didn't run away. You didn't Google 10 new routines at 2 a.m. You're showing up. Good. Sylvia entered a moment later, adjusting her glasses as she closed the door behind her. You came back, she said with a soft smile. Either you're determined or you're very good at pretending. Marisol laughed, a small surprised sound. I'm determined, she said, but also pretending. Perfect combination, Sylvia replied. Let's build on that. She set a small tray on the teacher table. Three simple bottles, no labels, no marketing, no overwhelm, just clarity. Yesterday we talked about listening, Sylvia said. Today we start decoding. Marisol's heart fluttered. Decoding. Sounds complicated. Don't panic. You can decode. You can decode instructions all the time. You decode emails, you decode your cat's mood. You can decode skincare. Sylvia sat beside her, the bench creaking softly. Tell me what your skin felt like this morning, she said. Marisol thought for a moment. Tight, but also shiny? I don't know if it makes sense. It makes perfect sense, Sylvia said. Tight is dehydration. Shine is oil trying to help. She picked up the first bottle. This is a humectant, she said, handing it to Marisol. Its job is simple. Pour water into the skin. Marisol held it carefully. Humectant. Okay, so you've been seeing that word before. You pretended you understood it. Now you actually will. Sylvia continued. When your skin feels tight, it's asking for water. When it feels shiny, it's compensating for not having enough. A humectant answers both. Sylvia nodded slowly. So this is like the first glue? Sylvia smiled. Exactly. Skincare isn't a mystery, it's a pattern. And this is the first piece of the pattern. Sylvia adjusted her glasses, leaning in slightly. Your skin isn't confused, she said. It's thirsty. Marisol exhaled, the cool air settling around her like clarity. What about the oiliness? She asked. That's your skin saying, I'm trying. Sylvia reached for the second bottle. This is an emollient. It smooths, it softens, it tells your skin you don't have to work so hard. Marisol touched the bottle gently, her bravery rising again. And the third one? She asked. Sylvia's expression softened. The third one is for later, she said. Barrier repair. But we don't rush. We listen first. Then we decode, then we respond. Marisol nodded, absorbing every word. You can do this. You're not failing, you're learning, you're actually learning. Sylvia closed her notebook, tiny handwriting neat and calm. Today, she said, your only job is to hydrate. Nothing else. No experiments, no panic, no overthinking. Marisol laughed softly. I'll try. You do more than try. So Sylvia said, you will respond. The greenhouse felt warm again. Not cozy, not soft, just gently warm, welcoming. Clear, kind, and honest. Marisol looked at the humectant in her hand, then at Sylvia. I think I'm starting to understand, she said. Sylvia smiled, and you're learning beautifully. Chapter 4. Glow and be confident. Your skin remembers how you treat it. The greenhouse was cool and crisp as always, but Marisol walked in differently now. Not boldly, not flawlessly, just steadily. The kind of steadiness that comes from showing up, listening, decoding, responding, the quiet step at a time. She sat on the listening bench, her fingers brushing against the warm armrest. You're here again. You didn't panic. You didn't spiral. You didn't buy three new serums at midnight. You're learning. You're actually learning. Sylvia entered a moment later, adjusting her glasses as she closed the door behind her. You look less like you're waiting for a pop quiz today, she said, subtle humor warming the crisp air. Marisol laughed softly. I think I'm finally understanding what my skin is trying to say. Sylvia sat beside her, the bench creaking gently. Tell me, she said. Marisol took a breath. When it feels tight, it's thirsty. When it gets shiny, it's trying to help. When it gets irritated, it's overwhelmed. And when it calms down, it's responding. She smiled. Not proud, not surprised, just quietly pleased. That's it, she said. Skin isn't a project, it's a relationship. Marisol felt the words settle into her chest like truth. I used to think skincare was about fixing things, she said. Now it feels like taking care of myself. Sylvia adjusted her glasses again. The gesture soft and thoughtful. That's the shift, she said. Confidence doesn't come from perfect skin. It comes from understanding your skin. The greenhouse felt warmer, not cozy, not soft, just gently welcoming. Honest, clear, kind. Marisol reached into her tote and pulled out her small pouch, neatly organized now, intentional, no longer chaotic. I made a routine, she said shyly. A simple one. Sylvia nodded. Show me. Marisol laid out her steps. Gentle cleanser. Humectant on hydration days. Emollient when she felt tightness. Ceramide moisturizer on barrier days. On active days. Your skin remembers how you treat it, she said softly, and you're treating it with clarity. Sylvia looked at her reflection in the greenhouse small pane of glass, not analyzing, not critiquing, just noticing. Her skin wasn't perfect. It didn't need to be, but it was calmer, more predictable, more understood. Sylvia smiled. You do, she said. And you always did. You just needed the map. Marisol laughed in the listening bench. Everyone needs a listening bench. The greenhouse air felt crisp and clear, but no longer intimidating, just honest, just simple, just enough. Marisol stood, slipping her pouch back into her tote. I'm ready, she said. For what? Sylvia asked. For whatever my skin tells me next. Sylvia adjusted her glasses one last time, her expression warm. And you're learning beautifully. End of story. So now let's talk about it. Q&A. Where are you right now? So these are some questions you can ask yourself when you're trying to analyze your skin and where you are in your skincare journey. How does your skin feel right now? These are some things to consider. Is it tight? Is it oily? Is it balanced? Is it thirsty? The morning and evening can be different on how your skin can react, but both matter. What sign is your skin showing you? These are some things to consider. Are there dry patches? Is there shine? Is there redness, dullness, or sensitivity? These are signals, but they are not flaws in your skin. You're perfect just the way you are. How has your routine been changing based on your environment? These are some things to consider. Have you tried any new products lately? What is the weather like where you live? Is it hot? Is it cold? Are there shifts in your daily life? Are you stressed out? Are you working too much? Are you eating the wrong foods? Do you travel a lot? Are you drinking enough water? Do you work indoors a lot? Do you wear sunscreen? Your skin responds to life before it responds to products. Remember that. What does your skin need more of right now? Consider this. Does it need more hydration? Do you need to drink more water? Do you need more electrolytes? Do you need to eat more fruits? Do you need less exfoliating? Are you exfoliating 4 times, 5 times a week? You don't need to do all that. Once or twice a week is just fine. You don't want to break up the skin barrier and cause more irritation when you add more products to your skin. Do you need a gentle cleanser? What does your skin need more of? You need to learn how to fine tune that stuff, but only with small adjustments at a time. This is what's going to create long term resilience for you. So, here's a page on SMART goals where you can make your own. You're more likely to achieve a goal if you set SMART goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time based. So, for example, I want to reduce morning dryness around my cheeks, right? So, I'm going to measure this by rating how hydrated my skin is in the morning from 1 to 5. How am I going to achieve this? You'll apply like a hydrating serum before moisturizer, right? Why is this relevant to me? You want to make sure you're doing something that makes sense for you, right? So, this supports my long term goal of strengthening my skin barrier and improving comfort. And it needs to be time based. Try this for about 14 days and reassess. Or try this for 18 days or 28 days. So, it takes your skin about 28 days in general to overturn, I guess, for the keratinocytes to pop up through the top layer. So when you try a new product, give it at least a month to see a change. All right. So let's talk about a case study. This is Emma G. She's a customer that followed through with smart goals, and she was overcoming morning dryness and evening sensitivity. And from these lessons that I'm going to be teaching, she was able to take care of her skin through confident strategy. So she switched to a gentle cleanser. For example, one of my gentle cleansers is this turmeric cleanser. It's so mild that a baby can use this. To take care of her skin, she added a humectant serum. So an example of a humectant is glycerin, right? It draws in moisture from the environment and hydrates your skin. And she used a ceramide moisturizer at night. A ceramide moisturizer can help repair your skin barrier and protect it from pollutants and the like. And she reduced exfoliation to once weekly. Like I was saying before, you don't need to over exfoliate your skin. You're gonna cause microabrasions and tears in your skin that can be very hard to heal from. And she followed a four-step skin check-in, like you saw in the ebook. And she measured this um, from 4 out of 5 to 2 out of 5, and another morning tightness decreased. She felt more balanced throughout the day, and she was more confident choosing products um, to take care of her skincare. And by slowing down, listening to her skin, and applying simple concepts, she was able to transform her routine and have a more calm and intentional approach to what she was doing. So I hope you were able to find through this poetic story to take it simple in the beginning. You do not need a 5 step, 6 step skincare plan to transform your skin. Sometimes you just need something gentle, something hydrating to start in the beginning. So if you like the story, you wanted to connect, here's the information in which you can do that. I'm located in Texas. If you have any questions, you can contact us through our website. I also have my phone number. I do consultations where I can formulate a skincare product based on what your specific needs are. Or if you like a product on my website but you want a slight change, I can also work with you on that. It can be a little pricey, but I do have a payment plan for you if you're ever interested. If you want to talk any further with me, you can leave a comment on this video. You can leave comments on Facebook page, on my website, Instagram, whatever. No, floats your boat. We do travel for business, and I also attend fairs in local markets here in Texas. This is my freebie offer with this ebook. If you're interested in learning more, visit my website where you can purchase other ebooks and try out some of my products as well. And lastly, she opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. Proverbs 31:26. I hope you are blessed by this video. Thank you. Thank you for being here and supporting me and my business, Sylvia's Artistry. Every read, share, and moment of curiosity helps this little world of science and storytelling grow. I'm grateful for you, and I hope our work continues to bring clarity, confidence, and calm to your skincare journey. Stay in touch. Bye.